3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to my new ship. This is the Vulture. It's a short, very short range air space superiority fighter. I guess air doesn't really apply, except in here. There's air in here. Well, so many things have changed since the last video. Many of the things that pretty much all the things I was hoping for have come to fruition. It's amazing. We can party up with 3 other people and go and explode things together and share in the profits. And speaking of profits, combat is now actually profitable. Not quite on the same level as trading, which is good. I think that's only fair. Makes sense. But it's actually a reasonable source of income now, as well as exploration. And that allowed me to get myself this new ship here. And someone was just caught smuggling. Probably. Which is also what we're going to do. First, I want to take a quick look at the loadout of this little thing. Once we get down there. But on the way, yeah, so this system, Lu, is in a massive civil war that has been raging for a few weeks now. And I've been participating on the side of the underdogs, the Crimson State group, and doing everything that I possibly can to help influence the war and all that, the war effort. So one of the things we got to do is steal military intelligence, smuggle it into the station, and for profit and war winning, something like that. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Anyway, just a quick overview of this ship. Like I said, it's got a tiny fuel tank, very low jump range. One of the limitations is kind of the thing you deploy in a system to explode everything in it and win, and then and then park it, kind of thing. But well, yeah, I'm not going to be selling this. I'm going to be flying it everywhere. It just takes a fucking long time, but that's okay. Small sacrifice. Anyway, it has two class 3 hardpoints, which are just fucking massive. Like, look at the size of the gun compared to my chair. Yeah, it's awesome. I've actually gone with gimbaled. I'll get into that a little more once we get into combat. Chaff launcher, kill warrant scanner. I don't need it right now, but well, I don't know. There's no point in, just in case if I get interdicted or something, I can kill warrant scan and get a little bit more money. But yeah, this thing is pretty much completely decked out as much as it can be, and as you can see here, even with the best power plant you can throw in it, you are very, very limited by power, which is why I've gone with pulse lasers, because they have very low power requirement and actually do a pretty good job against shields as well as hull and subsystems and stuff. So yeah, it's good. Another new thing is shield boosters, which are just a flat out oh yeah, actually I have to like get in and look, huh? Okay, they just give what are the ones that I have? See, they give a flat percentage multiplier to your shields, whatever you have. And in my case, I have 2 of the C, so I have 24% more shield, which is awesome, at the cost of a bit of weight and, of course, some power draw. So it's a big balancing game between all the components, making sure that your ship can actually run when you deploy your weapons. Because, you know, if things aren't set up right, everything will just shut down and you're fucked. That's the way of it. So it's a big compromise. It's a power struggle within the ship itself just to get things running, pretty much. It's kind of cool. And so yeah, at the moment I don't have shield cell banks because I don't actually need them. Just cargo space, which is very low because yeah, this is as much as I can get while still keeping the best shield I can. 24 tons, but it's enough. In small, short trips, let's get out of here and go get us some military intelligence. Another new thing to me is head tracking. I spent a few bucks, significantly less than Track IR, without a camera or anything, to get an head tracker made by some fans of this game in way over across the ocean in England, and it was shipped here and it is absolutely wonderful. It's a little box I have on a hat, because most of the time, if I'm obviously not recording, I play the game with speakers. And yeah, headphones just start bothering me after a while. And my big headphones, unfortunately, the magnets are too strong, and it screws up the magnetometer in the head tracker. So yeah, it's on a hat. Looks dumb as hell, but it's very, very effective. I've also done some other tweaking with graphic settings in config files. Made the planet textures a little bit higher resolution. They're still only kind of mediocre-ish. I don't know. They're not super great. I'm sure they're working on it to be improved upon at some point. And also the galaxy, the background, that is a noticeable increase. It's much better looking now that I've done a little bit of tweaky stuff. So, yay, things look better, and I have way beyond the horsepower to spare with my system. This game is not overly demanding. Okay, so what we got to do here is a bit of a fight going on between the Crimson State group, who I'm supporting, and the feds, these assholes. So what I want to do is take out this anaconda and pick my faction there. Take out this anaconda. There's a big fat Type 9 somewhere. There he is. And what we need to do is take his shields down, bust open his cargo hatch, and scoop up the intelligence that comes out afterwards, which is awesome. So, about this ship a little more, it's got very strong shields for its size. It's quite tough, which is really good, and it's the second most maneuverable ship in the game. And for having these big, beastly guns, it's quite amazing. I'm using my vertical lateral thrusters, and throttles going up and down. My hands are pretty busy in a situation like this. And the reason why I've gone with the gimbaled guns, I normally don't. I prefer fixed, they do more damage. But I went with the gimbals simply because this thing is so maneuverable, and the hard points are spread far enough apart. Oh, wait. That never gets old. It really never gets old. Okay. Where's the fatty? Let's go. What was I saying? Yeah, the hard points are spread far enough out that with two fixed pulse lasers, say, you can't really... It's really hard to hit smaller ships. You can only hit with one, and this way, at least both weapons are hitting. Oh shit, he's already down. Switching to just one laser. Got to get underneath this bastard. There we go, without crashing. That's always good. There is his cargo hatch. Just gotta take it down little bits at a time. It's still at 100%. Oh, come on. Bastard. No! It's so damn wide, it's hard to get underneath it. Okay, here we go. Come on, hit that cargo hatch. Okay, taking it down to 69%. And there comes some cargo. So usually every few percent, a few of them get auto-ejected because it's damaged. Oh shit, he's gonna jump out. Drop some more. Drop it. Drop it, I say. Yeah, there's more coming. This is good. A beat.
Target destroyed.
The explosion was satisfying. Anyway. Well, so now I have to, I have to shut down my weapons in order to get enough power available to actually use my cargo scoop, which is kind of insane. That's part of that power struggle within the ship thing that I was talking about. It's compromises must be made. Now I'll explain the power management a little more. I have previously, but it's maybe a little bit more easy to see once I'm done scooping. But yeah, so many things have changed. This coming up in April-ish, fingers crossed, is the next big update, which version 1.3, which is entitled Power Play. It's like their code name for it or whatever. This one was Wings, allowing us to fight in wings with wingmen and all that. And it's apparently going to be the largest content update that the game has seen so far. And they've been very, very hush-hush about what actually is going to be in it. Haven't really said anything other than just power play. So hopefully, everybody's hoping it's going to be background simulation stuff to make the galaxy feel a lot more alive. Because right now, it's pretty dead. It's pretty static. I just bumped my microphone. It's pretty static, and it really is kind of lifeless. Like, I mean, this event, or this mission community goal, has been going on for just about a week now. I think tomorrow will be a week. Oh, shit. It's really close. And it's the same thing. Like it's I don't know. It just doesn't feel very alive. Like I have this wall of text that I read, and then I go here and blow up the shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's super fun and it's awesome. It's a lot more fun than just slamming my face at endless streams of pirates bounty hunting at resource extraction sites. Not that that isn't fun either, but I mean, after like a couple hundred hours or however long I've played, it gets a little old, you know what I mean? So this is cool. It adds some variety. I mean, this can go very wrong sometimes if the guys I'm fighting with don't distract the enemies. Like, shit can go downhill pretty quick, and it's kind of terrifying. And that's about it. Wow, the Crimson State dudes, they took care of business. Holy shit. Okay, let's get back to the station. Usually I'll fill up to... Oops. Usually I'll fill up to a full 24. And, which, you know, makes sense. How many did I get? 7? Yeah. Sometimes I've done it. I filled up in 24 in 2 trips the last time, just before I started recording, which is pretty epic. That Type 9 gun is ass kicked, though. Usually they'll drop like 10 or 12 or something like that, which, yeah, makes things go quicker, obviously, because the more that comes out, the merrier. And something like an ASP, something with a bigger cargo hold would be a little bit better. And I've tried, there's hatchbreaker limpet thingamajigs, which to equip them, one, it takes up a slot that I have used for cargo space right now, which sucks. And then you have to actually buy the limpets, which also take up cargo space. I mean, as you shoot them, then obviously you get more space back. But the unit itself takes up precious space, and this thing has so little as it is. It's kind of... Oops. Look at me talking and hitting the wrong buttons. Wow. Come on. Get my cooldown. Anyway, yeah. So I tried the limpets, and most of the Type 9s seem to have point defense turrets, which just shoot them anyway. So, yeah, I've had much better luck shooting out the cargo hatch and making it poop out some wonderful military intelligence instead. And it works. Sometimes they're obviously better than others, but that was mediocre, because he died. It doesn't usually explode right away. Oh well. No big deal. Let's get in here and then haul ass into the slot, because if I get scanned with this shit, I'm in big trouble. Here's where the smuggling comes in. It's not so necessary to be super sneaky anymore, because I am allied with the feds still, somehow, even though I don't really give a shit about them. That just came all through bounty hunting, which I guess it's kind of a bonus. I mean, I can get around in fed space without them really giving a shit. Pass through inconspicuously, smuggle shit in right under their noses, just like this. And it's all good. Much less chance of being scanned. I also have chaff for that too. That disrupts scans, and I can easily flick on silent running. So it's pretty good. I haven't even been scanned once. Bumpy landing. No big deal. And that's that. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Well, I say this, but shit, like I said, shit can go really, really wrong really quickly. It's actually not a bad profit. It's usually between 43,000 per ton, which is pretty good. So I've smuggled a whole ton of that shit. I've also been fighting in the war effort itself, and apparently it's time to get in a wing, because I'm getting a voice comm request. I just wanted to quickly... Oh, I wanted to talk about power management. Stop it. Stop phoning me. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so here, actually, here, do that so it's not so shaky. The way you do it is you set things to different priorities. Now, normally, when I'm not... Oh, my shield booster's turned off. How about that? I forgot about that. So my shields are better than they were. I can't believe I had those off. Anyway, normally I don't even have any cargo space when I'm doing like normal stuff with the ship. So that's an instant 3% power back. And I'll usually run a shield cell bank, and what I have to actually do is when I turn the shield cell bank on, why these are priority 3, is turning the bank on will disable these so that I can actually restore my shields with the bank. Like, that's how tight it is. It's pretty awesome. So, yeah, power struggle here, power struggle in the system. It's been going on. Hopefully it will conclude soon. Well, there's a week left for the combat one, and this one is just one more day. And I'm in the top 5 of this. Top 5 of this still, I hope. Yup, awesome. The rewards are huge compared to anything before this patch. It's awesome. So many exciting things. I'm super excited to play this game for forever and ever. I can't even imagine. I can't even think of like stopping. That's just not a. I don't know. I love it. I love it, and I hope that you will come join me.